What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell Whispers from the Stars. And I am, unfortunately, joined by what is now the full cast and crew of the Emberfellas, as the Funk Trunk had to drop off for personal / work reasons. He's not going to be able to make it most nights, so he might pop in every once in a while. But for now, this is our crew. So I guess I will be Jaegering Atlas for at least a little bit until I can drop him off somewhere. But
by the stars above.
The stars above. I got some good one-liners ready for it, so it's fine. But let's talk to the cast and crew before we get started. Let's start with Pierce Galactic.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
What's up, everybody? This is Pierce. I'll put my watch on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Pierce Galactic, the man who controls and plays the fine, great Hobgoblin warrior, Ronin, samurai. Who knows? We still don't know. We just know that he's a wanted man. Breberak, the handsomest, well-built, 6'1", 225 pounds of pure, sexy muscle.
Yeah. 225.
Vicious sword man. Someday he'll perhaps actually land a blow. We'll find out.
He does pretty good. He does good.
He does pretty good. He's not looking very good right now. I'm going to tell you that. So let's. I think he just got his. If I remember, he got his ass kicked by a troll.
Well, I mean, in your defense, it was a troll.
It's true.
So yeah, it's fair.
Fair enough.
Speaking of a man who, on the regular, usually gets his ass kicked, Dan Decker, get in there.
Hey, wait! I feel attacked.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Attacked.
I'm sorry.
Hey, given the untimely exit of Funk Trunk, we're now the Emberfellas.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Look, I tell dad jokes periodically.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not gonna approve of that, dude.
You're not endorsing that anyway.
One vote against.
Anyway, I get 2 votes, so shut up. No, that rule doesn't work here. That only works at the house. Anyway, playing Zalkar Krugen have been for a while. Well, I've got a fellow riding shotgun these days. Venom, a murder demon, hobo killer kind of guy. He's done a lot of damage.
He's done some damage.
And killed one of my fellow hounds, which I spent some time disposing of a body and somehow convincing Dayu not to straight out slit my throat.
I never saw it.
He never saw it. So
we'll see how it goes. If old Zal can be redeemed.
Yeah, indeed. We'll see how that goes.
Flames and some priests or something. I don't know. We'll find out.
But speaking of, blissfully ignorant, Doobie 209.
Well, everybody, play Dayu. I'll probably hold off on the description because Dayu is currently probably covered in shit, and his clothes have been singed because of an explosion.
That also happened.
But I did kill a troll with my bare hands.
You did.
Blood sport.
You
did blood sport.
I believe that you're not covered in shit because remember you didn't kick the arm because you didn't want to get poop on your shoe. Yeah.
You held on.
It has saturated the clothing though.
It's saturated.
It's like when you go into a restaurant and your clothing just smells like the restaurant.
Yeah, that's nasty. Which leads us with our final member of the night, Jumbo Smooth.
Hello, everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing the role of Rogar this evening, son of Amu. He is a 7'5", 400 pounds, white dragonborn, the Great North. He's a young guy, new to this part of the world, trying to find people from his past, parental figures, perhaps. So, he's excited to get this started.
Exactly. So, let's get into it. Last we left off, the fellas, after disposing of a corpse, had decided to accompany a purveyor of fine goods into the sewers in hopes of garnering perhaps some magical artifacts, some magical weapons, some items of some kind. Make it a little extra, helping out the party. You followed Cratch down into the sewers. He led you there through the Devil's Market, where there was apparently a hole in the wall that he uses to travel to and fro. You started zigzagging through the maze that is the market itself. Speaking of which, I've got something to email to you guys momentarily. Regardless, though, you made a series of checks to move around here, as it is not let's just call it is not a pleasant place to be. And there is numerous hazards, be that the actual waste down here that, as Rogar can attest, is poisonous in nature and should not be trifled with, as well as the various gases that have collected in pockets around the sewer system that are highly flammable and combustible, as Brevrak can attest as well. Then, of course, there are the various denizens and creatures that have made this filth their home. And do remember that this does all let out into a bay, so who knows what else swims to and fro. There's gross things down here. Regardless, though, you guys did end up failing a final stealth check. You were almost in the clear, going to be led to the rat warrens of Cratch, and you were discovered by something very large. Cratch took off. You did your best to keep up with him. Unfortunately, the only one more than likely capable of keeping up with him was stuck in the middle of the party and was not able to do so. So the five of you ended up losing Cratch and just picking a direction. The direction you picked led you to a dead end, a large circular, large chamber that was in fact cobbled and had a flooring. It wasn't the open sewer. There was a large grate in the center, as well as various debris, be that actual just refuse and broken like boxes and things of that sort, as well as apparently piles of bones and corpses and various other animal-like things, as this was in fact the den of a rather large and disturbing-looking troll that pursued you into its den in hopes of making you a meal. You fought said troll. You fought it, I'd say, pretty well. You burned down a troll in 3 turns. That was it. It took 3 rounds.
Wait, he was going to feed us? You said he was making us a meal? He was going to feed us?
He was going to make you his meal. How dare you twist
No, that's okay. All right. No worries. Just
I heard it too.
I thought
that's what I heard as well.
Not
I
as
thought
bad
we
as
had
the,
really
the,
just
uh, the
screwed
fist
up
market.
an opportunity.
Wait,
here,
really?
You know?
Are we going to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thought we missed an
Finding
opportunity.
God in the fisting district.
Yeah, the
Al
fisting
tends to make
district.
terrible
on.
decisions. This could just
What
be
about the milking apparatus?
Oh, the
Oh,
milking
that's right.
apparatus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, DM. Please go ahead.
All my failures here. Regardless, though, you slew the troll, Dayu ripping out a piece of it, bloodsport style, and riding it to the ground. As the troll fell with a sickening thud against the very slick floor, you all noticed that there was a sword sticking out of its back. It's been there this whole time. As well as a dead drow in the corner that probably had stuff upon their person. And that, my friends, is where we are going to pick up. So, Rogar, I believe, was like Rogar and Dayu are right there at the troll. You guys were doing some stuff. Brevrak, Zoltkar, and Atlas were a little bit further away. Brevrak not being that far away, though. So, what would you guys like to do? What would you like to investigate or anything of the such?
I was thinking about Rogar's failure on that, trying to catch the arm.
It was also I did I glazed over it, but there was the fact that the troll's arm got chopped off.
Yes.
Escaped into the sewer.
How much light is in this room?
There's no light. I will say there are small flickers. Well, hold on. Actually, there is light. There's small flickers of like dying flame from where some of the refuse is still kind of charred and smoldering. In addition, it smells great down here, guys. It smells great.
All right.
Well, and then there is the light from Atlas's lamp, which can burn bright. It's the equivalent of torchlight.
So Rogar's on top of the troll?
Yes. And didn't Atlas give you guys the night vision?
Yes, he did.
So you guys can all see fine regardless, but you do have light.
That's right.
You have light for discerning colors right now.
What's that sticking out of its back? Rogar. I think there's a blade in that thing.
I saw the blade, right?
You did.
I'm gonna reach in, grab that blade.
Grab that blade.
And I pull it out.
Your eyes will start bleeding.
You pull it out.
Do I pull it out? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in the meat, and it looks like it kind of got jammed between a bone. But with the creature being dead, it's kind of slackened, and you can easily just pull it free. Okay. It is in fact a full-size katana.
Okay.
Equivalent of a long sword.
Okay. What's it look like? Just
so it's nondescript. There is no guard. It looks like it probably goes in a very nondescript sheath. It's just kind of a black wrapped handle. The blade itself is interesting to look at, especially in the flickering light. It's a bluish silver kind of color. Has a interesting sheen that flickers and moves in the light. It looks unique, at least as far as you've seen. Very well, very, very well crafted. And there is some what do you call it? Some metal work into the side of it. Mostly it looks like various. Well, does anybody speak Elven? Probably not.
Negative.
No. It's Elven rune work. None of you would probably recognize it, but you can't read any of it or anything like that. So, yeah.
Rogar takes a look at it, sees its small nature for Rogar.
It is.
Rogar prefers a two-handed blade, and Rogar could not wield this. Perhaps you, armored one. And he'll kind of toss it, a little bit close to,
Yeah. You don't like throw it like a javelin at it.
No, don't throw it like a javelin. Just kind of toss it, it's got an arc to it,
Yeah, rugby style.
So, nice. You gotta throw it back.
Toss it.
So you're able to catch it, of course, Brevrak.
All right.
Yeah. Question.
Wait,
is there
did we all see it was elvish writing?
Sure.
Or was it just Rogar saw it was elvish?
Well, I will say it is nondescript. So unless you really are looking, your perception is good enough. You would have seen it, Dayu. Your passive is pretty high.
Is there a tooth? Is there? I know I smashed the head in.
You destroyed it.
Is there like a loose tooth hanging around, like a tusk?
I'll say.
Man, I hope you're gonna make a trophy necklace out of it.
I will say, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay. I get
While he's doing that, I'm gonna check on that drow.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch this blade, just kind of swing it around.
I will say, Brevrak, it is very, and I will say it's light. It's lighter than the swords you're used to. I don't know if it's a bad thing or not.
No, Rogar.
I rolled a 1.
1. Okay, so Rogar,
-1.
You do find a tusk.
Okay.
It's not very big.
Okay, that's fine.
It's just a little piece.
I'm just looking for a tooth.
Little piece that's not shattered. Also, you find that. The
I'm
body
keeping it.
itself is in pretty decent tact, besides the large gouges out of it, but it's so massive. There's lots of flesh. You can easily get some fingernails if you want some. I mean, pull open its gut like a tauntaun and crawl in there. I mean,
Unfortunately,
whatever you want to
I
do.
thought it smelled bad on the outside.
Unfortunately, Rogar's not an alchemist.
No.
He might he did, I guess. What's her name?
Half orc. Or is she full orc?
Oh, I believe you are.
I can find it. One sec here.
Are you speaking of
Potion girl.
Giddy Addy?
Yes, Giddy Addy.
Yes, she did. She did ask you that to procure some goods for her, and she would do some stuff.
I don't know if this is stuff she would want, but Rogar's
I don't
gonna
know.
cut off some pieces of flesh that he think maybe take an eye
Troll
if he
flesh.
can.
Troll eye. Yeah, sure.
Sure. A finger here, there,
Finger,
An ear.
troll
an
bits.
ear. Yeah, that's a good
Ear.
one. A good ear.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
the tooth I'm keeping. For me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's for Rogar.
It's real good.
But that's Rogar's looting right there.
Okay.
Is
Dayu.
Oh,
question. Do I get all those things that I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All the goop. Sure.
Okay.
You can have all that gross stuff. What were you saying, Brevin?
Go ahead.
Brevin is going to equip that sword.
Okay.
And try it out.
I will say, you're going to have to spend time with it to properly use it. So right now it's just a long sword until you attune.
Just a beautiful
item.
blade for right now.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Dayu, go and give me a investigation check. And Zoltkar, what are you doing right now?
There's not much else to do. I mean, there's this pile of icky troll,
There is.
smell of
There is.
shite, and I can't make use of that sword. So, what looks like the path ahead? Which way would we go next?
There were two exits that you will remember. The one that the troll is standing nearby, the one you came through.
Yeah.
And then above you, there is a broken ladder 20 feet above you in the ceiling. This is a dome-like chamber, 60 foot from the center, big circumference. And then right above you, in the middle, above the grate that Rogar was trying to pry open, you could see that there is a ladder leading up, more than likely to the surface. You could probably put that together. However, it is broken. None of it's hanging down. And there's pieces of the ladder down here. Like it once went all the way down towards the grate, but now it's since obviously the troll snapped it.
Reverek, what are we going to do next?
I don't know I'm not suspicious of that character Cratch. I almost feel like this was, how you say, a setup. I'm not so sure that he. Either way, I don't feel that.
Folk.
You are. I don't know what came over me. I was giddy from my first experience of just being in the market. In fact, I just want to be rid of this place.
Yeah.
Well, while you are talking about that, Dayu with a 14, you find that this drow is obviously a member of Clan Dreamweaver. It is partially eaten, and there is like a sack next to it, a large sack. There are a couple things on his person that you do find, Dayu. First off, you find a black short bow. It is not magical. Don't get excited about that. It is very well crafted, elven. And you would also find on his person 3 arrows. And looking at them closely, these are +1 arrows. So they are magical in nature. In addition to that, he has 2 pouches on his belt that were not crushed. One of them contains what appears to be 5 healing capsules, the regular healing potions. The other one contains 4 healing capsules. However, Dayu, I need you to give me a Arcana or Nature check.
Okay. So let's play around with this one. Oh,
very good. Was that Nature? Okay,
Nature.
Good. So you can tell looking at the capsules, the second capsule that you set that had 4.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at them. The color's a little off, and it's a little off. It seems to be a little bit darker. And knowing that the history with Clan Dreamweaver, Dayu, you would assume that these are not healing capsules. They just look like healing capsules.
Mm-hmm.
They are probably something more nefarious.
Something I need to ask an elf about, or a Dreamweaver about.
Yeah, you could ask someone about them, or you get the idea that this person may have... No, that's about it. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get.
All right.
So you're going to have to ask. But you would know that it would be ill-advised to use one of these. So keep those separate. Do not use them.
I believe I'm the only one that uses regular arrows.
I believe so, yes. Now, the large bag, that's kind of open. As you come over to it, you hear, like, you pick it up, and there's like jingling sounds inside of it. It sounds like glass shattered. You open it, and there are about... it's full of broken glass and stained with a liquid inside of it. What do you do?
Can I see inside of it, or is it too dark to see?
You can see that this was obviously some kind of he was carrying these separate from the rest of his stuff, almost as if this was some kind of package for delivery, perhaps.
I'll like try to tilt the bag so like one of the pieces like slides out.
Yeah, okay. As you tilt it, you know that some of the contents are still intact. Not all of it. Looks like most of it was shattered and broken. Since you're being careful, as you tilt it out, a bunch of broken, they look like vials, but they're not actually vials, kind of spill out. And you have 10 of these glass, they look like eyedroppers with a interesting liquid on the inside of it. It appears a dark liquid suspended within the glass. And I'll give this to you because you were kind of already shown this a little bit in the Devil's Market. This is Crimson Eye, a very much illicit drug. There are 10 doses.
All right.
You would also find 2 more things on this person. First off is a note detailing instructions to deliver these goods to the Fool's Gold. And then you would find a crude map that I am currently trying to email you guys. So give me a moment. I've had a bit of a snag. It doesn't want to upload my file, so just give me
while we wait, I will distribute the capsules. There's 5 of those.
The actual healing capsules?
Yes. I'm going to give you the poison.
You don't want
I figured you might.
You don't want those.
Yes,
the
healing capsules. Everyone can take a healing capsule.
Thank you, Dayu.
Actually. That's 2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, 2d4
Yes.
plus 2.
Mhm.
So,
All right.
Yeah, man.
2.
All right. Tell me if you guys got that.
Yes.
That's-
So
Got it.
that is a crude representation of your current location. You guys are where the skull is in the right below the ladder of the merchant district.
Hmm.
Now,
Was it?
All
Wasn't there a? I remember you saying that, like a hole right above. It's about 20 feet.
yeah, that's the hole for the ladder.
Okay.
In addition to this, I'll say that Zaltkar, since you're kind of looking around,
Yeah.
Zaltkar, you would notice as you're kind of moseying around through kind of the debris and kind of just checking things out, you see a disturbing pinkish, bluish piece of flesh.
Oh.
It smells funny. As you get closer to it, you see the remnants of part of a torso and a head. And the face is just an open hole, like a swirling mass. Black void. There's disgusting black inky blood that is dried and tattered around it. And you would recognize this as a piece of one of the 2 corpses you guys stuffed in the sewer after you slew them outside of a certain merchant's house. Like, it looks like something may have been eating it.
Well, that's good. Well, you're just, putting back into the ecosystem. It's I want to let the viewers know it's a darn shame they don't see this map, because the flowing rivers of shit effect.
Yes, there is.
That Anthony, it's
It's disgusting. I know.
I mean, I
So-
feel like I'm in a flowing river of shit
Yeah.
right now. I do.
As you, if looking at the map, you will be able to see that.
Oh, that's what all that
there's-
brown represents.
Yes,
Oh.
that's all. That's a little.
Yeah.
That's literal shit.
Poo water, baby.
Towards the top, towards the docks, there's like a break in the wall, and that is the hole that you came through.
The question mark is?
No, there's like a if you're looking at
below the docks.
Yeah, right below the docks, right below the ladders of the docks.
I think we should go and see if we can find another one of these rooms that has a big skull in it. I wonder what that means.
Sure.
We've picked this room clean.
Yes, there. As far as you can tell, especially with your investigation, there's not much else of use. Oh, I forgot about money. Hold, please. He does have a little bit of. You do find a little bit of coins scattered here and there. For the most part, what has been compiled together down here is mostly just refuse and nothing of real use. You would find the drow has looks like 18 copper pieces, 9 silver pieces, and a gold piece. As you wish. But that is what you have discovered. So what would you like to do?
Now, do we want to try and escape here? I might be able to get a rope around there, that rung up there, so we might be able to climb out. Or do we wish to explore a little bit in this foul place?
Were we supposed to meet this Crouch? Anywhere to show him that we had taken care of the monster he is.
I suppose we need to go back to the market. I don't know where else to find him.
Did we see him when he ran off? Did he run off towards the rat warrens that he showed us earlier? Or
I will say, I don't know how much all of you were paying attention, but he would have ran in the direction of the warrens. Yes.
I don't imagine Breverak being a big troll in front of him. We've seen that. So.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I would have seen it either. My passive perception is 10. But I was
think we all rolled.
No, 12.
Somewhat poorly.
I think probably the only person would have been Dayu, because he was the one anxiously trying to get ahead.
Yeah.
He was the only one that rolled pretty well. So if you want to impart that knowledge, Dayu is also the one with the map.
Yep.
Keep that in mind.
That's right.
As I fold it out in front of them and kind of like point, we are here.
Yeah. It's
came
damp.
from
There's like
here.
blood stains on it.
Where's the food
No.
stand?
I say we go back to the docks. I don't want to be down in this shithole any longer.
Do we try like Brother Rock suggested and try to grapple up here? Or go through the sewers themselves?
If you want to risk climbing,
Perhaps we can find our way back to the markets.
Does it
Go
look
through that
climbable?
hole.
Would Rogar be comfortable climbing this?
It's a circular room, way
Is it
out to the
sheer?
edges. So it would be a very
Okay.
difficult climb.
I tried it during combat and it looked impossible.
Okay.
I mean, you could try to throw something up
does
there.
it indicate?
Yeah,
Does the
we got
map
to
show
hook
us
something
another way out,
onto it.
Dayu?
Do what?
Does the map show another way out?
From what I can see, we can go back to the docks or trudge across the sewers to the other side of town.
Make our way to the docks, I think.
We already been that
Probably
route.
a
so we
less
should know.
conspicuous place to come up out of the sewers anyway. In the
True.
middle of the market. Coming up out of the docks might be a better place to
I-
emerge from the
The
sewers.
last crusade just pop up
you
in
don't
the
know.
market.
You don't know. You don't know. I will say you guys have never seen like official entrances in and out of the sewers, so you have no idea
You know.
where or where it
The
could
Port Dorona Sewer Authority isn't
be. Exactly.
exactly.
There's not a lot of
building.
people down here. It doesn't look like.
Perhaps
Does Daya have a good idea of the route we took from the dock to here?
I would
Or-
think so, since we already traveled it.
You traveled it. I'll give you that. You probably have a decent idea of the way back if you're taking the exact same path.
Yes.
Okay.
Or rather, I know he kind of led us all over the place, but
He did. He led you in kind of a weird pattern. However, are you guys all leaving?
yes.
No one's going to make
Towards-
a play for the.
I've
for
got a
the-
rope,
for the
but I
ladder.
don't. Let me see if I have any like grappling equipment or anything.
Yeah, I don't have any grappling hook. I got
Okay.
a rope too, but
I might.
I don't
let's
even
see.
have rope.
I might remind somebody that.
Oh shit! I got that hook though.
You do have a
You
hook.
do the hook. You do the hook.
How? What was the reach of it?
15 feet.
I think it's too
Not
high.
enough.
It's 15 feet. However, there is a person in your party that can walk on walls.
I can spider climb.
Oh shit!
as a-
Yeah, that's
Why
pretty,
don't,
that's pretty handy.
It is.
I wish that was
Uh,
Rogar. Imagine like a dragonborn.
I can just do it
Sweet.
because I can, right?
It doesn't. That's one of the few
Special
perks
traits,
you have
yeah.
from being a cursed individual.
I forget sometimes.
They're not
being
many.
Damn fear.
There's not many of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So,
do.
So I can carry. I would offer to carry a rope up
Mhm.
to help my companions climb up the ladder.
This is the first time we've seen him spider climb.
Yeah,
Unless
right.
unless you
Son of a
guys
bitch.
noticed it, he did do it during the Sleck fight.
but I don't.
I don't know
one
how
could
much you
see.
guys noticed because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
very
That's true.
yeah. A lot of shows
Crazy.
going on.
I guess
rough.
he's magical,
Lot
so
of-
I guess
rough.
it's,
So that's while they're maybe while they're talking about getting which way to
Yeah,
go.
we're,
I'll just
we're pointing
grab
at the
rope
map
and I'm
like, well, let's go here.
You start walking.
walking up.
You see Atlas look over you. Dawn's light as you begin
Mm.
walking up the sides of the wall. Twilight's horizon.
and I drop, drop
Good
a rope
one.
down. All of a
Ooh,
sudden,
nice.
Zeus's
Yeah.
beard.
Do you?
That's my favorite one, Zeus's beard.
Do you say anything, Zalkar?
No, I'll after I drop the rope down, I just climb and check the hatch.
Okay.
Make sure you guys know there's a rope.
Are you tying the rope off to the ladder, or are you bringing it
Yes.
up? Okay. All right, you kind of.
Well, I'll. Does the ladder seem very secure? Is
Ye-
it?
I will say it looks like it's bolted in. It's metal.
Not,
it looks-
it doesn't feel like it's going to give way.
No, if you test it, it looks pretty sturdy. It's just
So I'd
broken
tie
up
off to
here.
the ladder.
Yeah.
I would tie off to the ladder.
You tie it off to the ladder, and then you continue up. It goes up another 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You can see fine.
What time of day is it outside? Would we know? Would we
Don't know
kept
yet.
track of time? Okay.
You don't know yet. We'll find out though in a minute.
All right.
Rogar is going to shout out, "Amazing shaman! How did you reach such heights?"
Gain some other abilities, it seems, friend Rogar. The life of a shaman is ever changing.
Incredible. Rogar is going to try to start climbing the rope.
Okay. All right. Zoltkar, as you are ascending, I will say the hole itself is actually pretty decent size. Like you wouldn't necessarily, you could walk up. There's enough room in this. It's a pretty good size hole. You wouldn't need to climb the ladder. Regardless, though, you get about 15 feet up, and there is in fact a hatch.
The hatch?
Yes.
Is it? Is there like a door, like a
It looks like
hatch, or like a?
It looks like a. Well, if you were to try it, it looks like it might open upwards, like it needs
Like
to be
like a manhole, but not a valve.
No, this doesn't look like a manhole. This looks like a wooden hatch.
Oh, I got you. Oh, we might be coming up under somebody's. Who knows?
You have no idea.
Does it give way, or does it feel locked?
It feels like it hasn't. Okay, as you press it, like some dirt and grime kind of falls down on you, as if this hasn't been opened in God knows how long. But it doesn't resist too much.
Okay. I'm going to open it slowly.
Okay.
To kind of, does it open up at an angle? I guess kind of it's on a hinge.
It does. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So just slowly, typical, just enough to peep.
And you kind of
peep through.
Why doesn't Zoltkar give me a strength check real quick?
Oh, that's always a terrible plan. Oh, a 9.
Yes.
A 9. Yeah.
So you go to move it slowly, and you're like, it's not going anywhere.
Oh no!
You feel like it can move. It's just
I'm not there.
You're just not there. Damn it!
Might need Rogar. We might need you to lift this hatch.
What are you guys doing up there?
Rogar's on his way up. He's climbing up.
Trying to find a way out of here, Breverac.
Do I get up close to the top?
Yes, and you see Zoltkar standing next to the ladder, not on it, standing and pushing.
Is there? Oh yeah, I guess he's just spider climbing.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to be on the ladder.
Okay, so he's just up in the tunnel.
Yep.
Rogar's going to flex his right hand as it is poisoned.
Yes, it is.
Shaman, can you help my affliction?
Right. Can I lay on hands for him?
You can. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
You do have to expend 5 to cure a poison.
To cure a poisoning.
Yeah. So you heal 5 hit points, Rogar.
All right. And not poisoned anymore?
And you are no longer poisoned. That's part of it.
Yeah.
It cures diseases and removes poison. It's
Let's go, bro. Let's
ridiculous.
See those muscles.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel invigorated. This guy roll strength.
Skill rock kind of falls off. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a strength roll.
Athletics. Okay, strength. Okay.
Or athletics. It was. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it's 13. Does that pass?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
As I will say, there's resistance, Rogar. There is. Shaman, isn't. Normally you look at Shaman and he's just not as burly as. He's gifted in the magics, not necessarily the brawn.
Yes, he's powerful in his own way.
He's powerful in his own way, exactly. But you get up there and there's definitely some girth to this. Mm-hmm. You push and you hear something clatter and move as there was something resting on top of it as it falls away, and then the hatch moves up. It's a completely dark chamber. Yeah. It smells old and stale. This room has been not used in a very long time.
Is everyone else climbing up at this point, or?
Brevrat, Dai, you guys climbing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
once there's
I'll
room.
fall behind.
Atlas, is he coming up too?
Atlas, of course, is coming up.
Okay.
He's taking up the rear like he normally
Stars
does.
below.
Stars below as he's climbing. He's shooting with his
Jesus,
lantern
forehead.
on his hip. As you guys are all climbing up, I will say, Rogar, the room you're in is about 20 feet, and it is circular as well. There are no windows, and as you're looking around, it appears that the walls are made out of solid stone.
Okay.
And it goes up about 15 or 20 feet above you, and it comes to like a dome-like shape.
Another dome. Okay.
Yes.
You're
kind of looking around. I'm assuming Zolkar gets up there as well. Eventually, all of you are up here. A little bit of space, kind of cramped. Do you guys close the hatch once everyone's up here?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you kind of close the hatch. You guys would notice that there was what looks like it looks like a box was placed on top of the hatch to kind of make it look like there's just a box here with stuff inside of it. However, the box is old and rotten, as if it has been here for a long time, and it's slightly damp in here. There's not a lot of just dust. There's like grime and grit. As you're looking around, I'm gonna need investigation checks to see what we can discover. I know these are great for our campaign, traditionally.
Oh yeah, let me see. Got my -1.
18 for Zolkar, that's pretty good.
Oh, 15.
15 for Brevrak. Yeah. How about Rogar? I didn't see his.
14.
14. Okay. So let's see here. I'm probably gonna say Brevrak and Zolkar for sure. Yeah. With a 15, that was the DC. You guys are lucky on that. You guys would see as you're looking around that there is in fact what looks to be some very well-fitted hinges on one side of the room, in the direction that the hatch opens. If you were to go like moving towards it, there is what appears to be a very cleverly disguised door. It looks flush with the rest of the room. As you move closer to it, you see these small like hinges that this opens. There's no apparent handle. I'll say that Brevrak, you dust off some of the grime that's coating the walls here, and you would see a symbol on the door itself. I'm going to need Arcana checks from anybody that wants to look at it.
Guessing I don't see it because I failed.
Probably not.
Hey, not bad.
I think we should go with Zolkar's roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're just going to do one roll, I think we should go with his.
Okay. All right. So, Zolkar, you look at it, and you see that this is definitely some kind of arcane sigil. This is a lock of some kind. Keeps this closed. Now, you would know, Zolkar, that an arcane lock can be opened in various ways. One, by dispelling the magic. Another is either with a key or, in some cases, a passphrase or code.
We've had a key in the past, but I bet it doesn't work this lock.
You could always try.
Are there any clues, indications as to what kind of order or magic or who would have blocked this?
Okay. I see what you're getting at. From the you're on the inside of something.
Yeah.
I will say you can use your deductive reasoning that probably most of the clues are on the outside of the structure.
Right. We're on the wrong side of the wall.
Very nondescript on the inside. It's like you guys have made it to the secret passage like a different way. So there's no apparent means of egress from the inside.
Are we trapped?
Might be back down the hatch, gentlemen.
There's nothing any of you two sorcerers can do.
I don't carry this kind of magic.
Let me ponder on this. Atlas kind of strokes his long braided beard. Stars above. And he does not have dispel magic, so it's not happening. He does not have dispel magic.
Just to make clear, there's nothing else in this room besides that box, the hatch.
No, that was it. There was just a box. The box is mostly rotten, and if you go to open it, it looks like at one point there were books. The books have long since weathered and decayed into like pulp, like mash. There's like a fungal growth growing over them. The sewer air is probably not too kind to this place. And I will say, from judging from the state of the only like quote unquote object in this room, you would say that this hatch has been closed for a long, like an unbelievably long time.
That's what Brevrek is thinking right there.
Is there any light coming through the hinge, or is
there's no light? Completely, it was barely perceptible that there was even any markings. From the outside, you would probably assume that you would not be able to tell.
Brevrek is going to hit Atlas up for, brother, can you spare me some of your healing magic?
Yes, of course.
12 did a number on me.
Of course, friend. So he puts a hand on your shoulder. You heal for 12 points. As he cures your wounds.
He's got cure wounds equipped? Shit.
He does now.
He does now.
Yeah, shit. All right.
Alice, you're so much better than you were before.
Thank you. I appreciate
Healing abilities. Incredible.
Shall we venture downward? Perhaps find another way into the night sky.
The way we came.
Perhaps we can...
You have a way with words, tall one. And Rogar is going to start to
Dawn's light.
And then Zal just, walk through the hatch and down the ceiling.
Then walk across the ceiling.
Yeah.
Zalkar, give me a perception test real quick.
You got it.
Perhaps we should swing by the Warrens and see if we can collect our payment for killing the troll.
Zalkar, you see a hooded figure poking the body of the troll with it looks like a long stick with some kind of like a crude spear, essentially, kind of.
Right.
Is it Bragadine?
I would hold up on the rest of the team. I want to stealth down, spider climb.
Okay.
And
give me a stealth check.
Shit, I've seen this before. He's gonna shoot him.
11.
Only an 11.
Let me roll for his perception.
Natural one.
It's bad.
Bad.
As you start climbing down, let me pull up the stats real quick. I rolled so bad that it's not going to matter, but I just want to have the stats ready in case this goes to a bad place, because Zalkar's about to do something. I never know what's going to happen. You get those up and running. All right, got him. So yes, you easily sneak up on this individual.
Yep, I want to sneak up behind him.
And as you get close, you see that there's the long black cloak, a tail whipping back and forth from underneath it.
So I want to sneak up behind it and put one hand across its forehead like this, and the other one around, and then get like I'm gonna bite, vampire bite. But
you grab a hold of the creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna try and scare it. And,
okay. So you grab a hold of.
What are you doing?
As Cratch screams like a small child. Starts thrashing around. Why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw, Salkar? Real quick.
Hope it'll roll. Hold on. Doesn't want to roll. Let me read. Oh, save. Okay. Dexterity check. 19.
Oh yeah, you easily. Not only do you not lose your footing as he tries to push you off of him, but you're able to kind of hold him steady as Crash thrashes around. No, not like this.
Quiet.
Do we hear him screaming?
Oh yes, you do.
Yeah, I just tell it.
I'm assuming we're all talking.
Crash. I yell out to the guys. And I'm gonna hold him until everyone else gets down here.
I assume it takes us a little longer than
Well, Dai just like jumps down the hole.
Oh shit, he jumps down the hole.
He monks down the hole.
Give me an acrobatics check, Dayu. You don't have slow fall yet, do you?
Is that slow fall yet?
Slow fall.
Oh, he does have slow fall?
I do have slow fall.
Doesn't take any damage.
He's not gonna take any
Use
damage.
your MC hammer pants.
I'll roll for it.
Use your MC hammer pants.
There's not enough
float
damage.
down.
He's good.
Awesome.
Put
Scratch
the parachute
scream.
in parachute
Scratch
pants.
scream when he sees Dai just drop in front of him.
I will say he's over by the entrance. There's
Okay.
like 60 feet from where you guys are.
And
But-
while they're
can
coming down, I want to. Is there a wall nearby? I can pin him up against a wall or
Sure.
something. I
Oh, yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
I want to kind of have him pinned up and be like, "You set us up. You set us down here."
No, you kill beast. I come to give reward.
Is that Cratch?
It's Cratch.
Hold him. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, Cratch.
There's a lot more.
yes,
There's a lot
friend.
more shit in the sewer now, isn't there?
Yes, friend. His little feet are kind
Probably
of
just gonna come right up there and kind of do like a hand on each side like this.
Oh yeah.
You did not say there was a troll.
I said great beast. I did not know what creature is.
How would you not know what a troll is?
I guess if this troll, then this troll. I just you agreed to kill, and you did.
Either
deliver,
way,
I deliver.
We have accomplished. What do you have for us?
Well, I have this. It's over. What? It's over here. I didn't bring it with me. Didn't know if you guys were going to be alive or not, but you did good work. You have a friend in Cratch. Now you let Cratch go.
Oh, good,
Please.
good. All is forgiven.
Before I let him go, I showed my vampire teeth, and I make it a little more, with my mask on. I make it a little more intimidating, a little more gross than I already look.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're
know.
doing this all with the mask anyway, because if you weren't, then you wouldn't be wearing the mask
That's right.
to show your teeth. So yeah, it's kind of very. Okay, can we go now?
Let's go.
Yes. Quick, this
Keep
way.
an eye on this one.
Very strong party. Adventurers, yes, adventurers.
Are there more
Push
beasts
him-
down here like this?
Push him to the
Scratch?
front.
Oh, many more.
How many people live in your ward? How big is your tribe?
Yes, let us meet your family.
It is like family, not true. Just come. He starts scrambling.
I'm assuming we're
down-
walking, talking.
down the pipe. He makes an immediate left, and you do see a rickety, very crude bridge that spans the about 6 to 7 foot gap to the next section there. He doesn't take it. He just hangs a left and continues on the side here, avoiding the filth in the center. You do very good. Cratch will word. Of course, Cratch always keep his word. As you begin to move around the side, keeping close to the slick walls, as in places it looks treacherous. Though Cratch is very sure-footed, as well as probably Dayu, extremely sure-footed as well. As all of you come forward, you would see that there is almost looks like a blockade towards the back end of where this tunnel would be. This tunnel would end. And it looks like just a wall of various pieces of metal and wood that have been cobbled together with rope, nails, whatever they could find. There is a set of red eyes towards the ceiling. Cratch, that you? Yes. Calm. Throw down bundle. They not dead? No, not dead. They just throw down. And you hear something falls. I collect. I be back. So he kind of starts moving, scampering away. What are you guys doing?
I'm
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
I'm going to lean into the group too and like, should we see if we can trust him to lead us out?
I don't trust him at all.
Let's see if he delivers on the deal we
I'm
made.
currently evil.
Do you have much experience with these rat folk? I have not seen any above ground.
No, I myself.
I guess we shall see.
Dayu, what did you roll?
16.
16. And what specifically were you trying to gain insight on?
If we're going to be ambushed.
Okay. Judging by his posture, as you see him bend down and grab the bundle, you're pretty perceptive as you kind of look around. Atlas is with you as well. He would probably be giving you a forewarning. You don't feel like you're being surrounded or anything like that. Perhaps this is on the up and up. As
A couple minutes.
Cratch comes back, not too long. He has a bundle wrapped up. It's pretty decent size. As he goes to unwrap it, see, and you see a very interesting and well-crafted weapon of sorts. One would call. You might, in fact, call this. Let me pull it up. Boom. A javelin. However, at each end, the metal that would normally be formed into a point is formed into a jagged, almost like lightning bolt. It is the metal itself is black, as well as the fittings, and the handle has lacings of some kind of yellow material laced around the middle section. And this is in fact a javelin of lightning. That Cratch just kind of, here, take.
Oh, let me
like
see
promised.
that. It is beautiful. Rogar, this would be wielded better by you. I'm going to hand it over to Rogar.
I feel the balance of it. Does it feel like a good javelin?
I will say, and it's hefty. It's big.
Okay, it's big.
It looks like it was probably crafted for a larger creature, which means that it probably feels good for you, Rogar.
All right. I thank you, Armored One. And he'll just kind of sheath it on the back. Yeah.
If you
Now, Cratch, this
yes.
the beast was much bigger than we thought it would be. It was much more difficult than I expected. Surely you have more of a prize for us than this.
I mean, we make deal. I give javelin. You kill beast. You do good. I do good.
I don't know if I feel this deal was fair. Again, this beast was extraordinarily large, savage beyond belief.
I
tested our limits.
I tell what? I give you key to leave.
I think it would be a fine reward if you would allow us.
You come in out
as
much as you want.
This would make a good
yes
route to move between the city undetected.
Yes.
Do you have someone, Gratch, that would be able to show us the more the specific areas that we might need to go in and out? The samurai district that I hear everyone talking about is so well guarded.
Oh.
Is there a way there?
It's yes, their path anywhere in port. But Surats not go there. It's too dangerous.
Is there a entrance close to the Crooked Plank?
Tavern. Their entrance near dock.
So the market one probably closest.
The closest one to you at your current location is the merchant district.
Well, towards the Crooked Plank, I mean.
If you were going, you'd have to travel all the way back to get to the actual dock entrance up towards the top part of the map.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we were leaving from the Crooked Plank and wanted to get into the sewers.
Oh, yes. No,
quickest route would be
there is an entrance there.
By the Crooked Plank.
And he'll tell you basically there's an older building that's not in use, not actually on the docks itself. It's technically like right on the fringe of the fishing district, and he will give you details of a vacant building that has an entrance to the sewers.
Roger's gonna slap him on his shoulder. You are a strange fellow, Cratch.
Yes, you very, very strong, lizard man.
But you have fine equipment. If you need aid again, I feel like we would be able to help you and your people.
Yes, very much. I give you better item. You clear path to castle place.
There's an entrance to the castle.
Oh yes.
We
too dangerous for Cratch, but maybe brave adventurers.
We have business in the castle.
It get you somewhere. Get you into dungeon.
What is barring your path to the castle?
Well, many strange creature.
Describe these creatures.
Creature that eat stone people. Very, very interesting. Also, it looks like fish monster. Come out of sewer filth. Then large crab thing. Many large crab thing. And at entrance to dungeon, big hole made long ago. Many corpses drop down. Things feed. If cleared out, could be a good route in and out of Castle Place.
Perhaps you and your people, are they skilled in the art of sneaky, getting in places?
Cratch can be unseen. Yes, yes. Cratch good at taking. Yes, yes.
Thank you, Cratch. You've done us a big favor.
Very much.
If you want more magic things, you find Cratch.
I imagine we will track you down again and see perhaps other menaces we can clear for the right price.
I just want to menace him some more.
Huh.
Remind him, I had him.
Do we have any more business down here, my friends?
I believe we should either head back to the inn and perhaps clean up and rest.
Yes.
I definitely think that this could be the perfect way, as you suggest, Wise Rogar, to get into the castle.
We have we have to get to the Red Lotus tomorrow, I believe. Isn't that correct, Elder?
Mhm.
If we want to pursue this captain,
Kadok, I believe his name.
we can discuss that later.
Yes, I yearn for the star's light. Let us leave these tunnels. Cratch kind of looks at him strangely. And then, even in his bandaged form, there's kind of like a strange look in his red eyes.
Cratch, would you show us the way to the crooked plank? The quickest route.
Well, it depend. You want to travel through sewer or you travel above?
Sewer.
The quickest way. You have I see you have map. And he will point out the most direct path is the one that you traveled.
Okay. Cool.
I did also forget Dayu. You also had a drift globe. Was discovered.
What?
You had it's a globe. It's about the size of, I don't know, like a
Crystal ball.
Yeah, exactly. Small ball, and it's metallic in origins. It's not necessarily common, but it is common enough that I'm just going to give you what it is. And it is capable of creating light, and it will float.
Oh.
You have a drift globe. You can look up there. It's pretty interesting, and it is not fire for traveling. This might have been the creature's source of light down here when it was moving about. As now that you have moved down here, you will realize that there are things that use the lack of depth and color range of dark vision to obscure themselves in the darkness easily, as opposed to with some kind of light shining on them.
All right, to the plank.
Okay. You need Cratch lead?
We can find it.
Fine. Key go to and then he kind of makes a mark. It is actually a chain. It looks like this was a necklace of some kind. And the key itself looks like a cutlass and a boot, almost like making an X pattern. And you guys would recognize the symbol as it is. It was on the massive statue that decorates the center of the market in Port Torona. The very large market open area, as the symbol of Arbag Swift Stride, the infamous pirate defender of the port city. This go to
captain of the Twilight Horizon, right?
Yes, he was.
Yeah. I got it. I got some notes on that.
Got some notes on him. Yeah, he marks the entrance to the merchant district, and he marks the entrance towards the samurai district. That entrance to dungeon. We'll get you there, but very treacherous, as Crouch say.
So the samurai district is the castle.
That's the castle. That's not just that's just not a random point. That's like
Okay.
the actual castle.
That's good to know. Yeah.
So with that, you can probably assume the entrance to the docks and the fishing district are just, you could just go in and anybody could get in and out of those.
Okay. Head back to the plank, I assume.
Okay. So do you want to go up and try the key in the merchant district?
I do.
It's up to you guys if you want to travel
that's
above
the
or
key
below.
to the room.
Yeah,
that's the key to the room where we were before.
Yes, it was. So for the sake of brevity, you guys all go back. We do the same series of events. Zolkar walk up the wall, reattach in the rope. Fast forwards real quick.
Does he get up there?
By the time they get up there, I've got the key. I've got the door open. I'm tapping my foot.
You got the key.
watch.
Now, we'll say, Zolkar, you're not going to wait for the rest of your individuals. You're just going to open the door?
You shouldn't present shit that way. You should just let me make my mistakes.
Just make it too late. Just make it too late.
Yeah, it's no, I wasn't going to open it. I was going to be there impatiently waiting.
Okay, that's fair. So as everybody gathers, Zolkar, you move to the symbol that you guys had uncovered. You press it towards there.
Sigil, if you will.
And the sigil kind of moves, like the arcane nature, the magic behind it begins to move, and you hear a grinding noise. And as you do, you see that the door itself begins to start to slide to the side into the wall itself, revealing a hole. As it does, there is light that begins to flood in. It's almost blinding at first because you've been in such dark place. You smell rain as it is lightly breezing or lightly raining outside. And as this opens up, it is about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And ironically, no one notices.
I don't get when you do that.
As you look out, and you were in the center of the market. Yes. Portorona. There are people walking around. No one has noticed what's happening. Do you move out into the crowd?
The merchant district.
You move out into the crowd. You're in the merchant district. As you look back behind you, Zolkar, you are at the base of the statue of Arbag Swiftstride. There is a hidden entrance to the sewers that goes through the base of the statue, very cleverly hidden.
Yep. Now, I have to ask, though, Mr. Thick.
Yes.
Is there an inscription anywhere on this statue to the tune of a noble spirit embiggening smaller men? Something
nice. No,
there's not.
No? Are you sure?
No, there's not.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Map to Shelbyville.
As the 5 of you leave, as Atlas brings up the rear, the door closes behind you, and because I rolled really bad, even in the equivalent of broad daylight, no one notices. You go through the hidden entrance in the statue in the middle of the city. So
it'd be the busy time of the market.
Everybody's busy.
It's
raining a little bit, so people are their attention is diverted. I will say there are quite a few guards out for all of those wanted individuals. I want to start stealthing.
As I would have come out,
yes,
I will look like a guard in front of the entrance as everyone filters out from behind me.
It closes. No one's the wiser.
No one notices.
You're in the center of the market.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Stealth back to the plank unless someone wants to go somewhere else.
I'm gonna need some stealth checks, boys.
Man,
Boy.
I don't even have saving face anymore.
I don't.
Let's just get the bad one out of the way.
11 for Ogar.
11 for Ogar.
Oh,
20
3.
for Brevrak. That's good. That's good. 20 for Dayu. That's really good. 5
Big
for
bad 5.
Zaltkar. So
Good thing I
Man.
look like a samurai.
What
Yeah,
about Stars Above? What
you're
about,
right. You're right. Stars above. I'll roll.
Stars above.
Stars above. Ironic. Well, he has
I don't have
disadvantage.
to.
He has disadvantage.
I don't have to
Not
stealth
good.
since I can
It's not
look
good.
like a guard, right?
I will say Zaltkar. Yeah, you don't have to. So that gives me 2 passes and 2 fails. Zaltkar, make me one more to see if you can help the party out here.
That's a negative. Oh wait, that's not too
16.
bad.
16. Okay, so I'll say that Zaltkar, it looks like certain people, Brevrak and Dayu, or well, not Dayu, but Atlas are not looking like they're going to pull through here. They look very bad, in fact. As they are moving through the crowd and they're just obvious. It's hard for Brevrak to disguise himself anyway. He's used to moving through the crowd, openly, broadly.
Oh, I strut, bro.
Exactly. And so he doesn't mesh very well with the average person. Yeah, despite the
stealth. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're able to divert attention, Zaltkar, even in your stealth form, and you're able to pull the guards' directions, perhaps maybe passing a few conversations off, getting people distracted, and you guys are able to move from the merchant district to the through the fishing quarter into the docks, and you were able to make it to the crooked plank. As you guys are, and I will say, on your way there, Atlas speaks up. Well, finally out of the sewers. I believe I will need to ponder on a few insights into the nature of things. Us wise men are capable of all kinds of interesting things here. I will be doing research, Zaltkar, into symbols. I think I have some kind of connection with the one we are both familiar with, and kind of gives you a strange wink because he only has one eye, so you're not sure if she's blinking or if he's winking.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
very familiar with that.
Dan. Dan.
Oh, wow. Irony.
Except for this guy has an eye patch, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's
obvious. Yeah.
it's obvious. Yeah.
Is he winking his bad eye? Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. So as he does so, I will be at the corpse maker's abode. I have consecrated it and made it a field for Mito. Come find me if you need services. And
Observatory of Mito.
with that, he will take a bow.
With
And-
Mercury's wings, may you.
Yes. May dawn's light guide you. As he walks away into the crowd and out of the campaign.
Oh, my heart.
As Atlas is taking a break. He's doing some research, some godly things.
I'm sure it would help a lot.
Yeah. So as that happens, the rest of you, the 4 of you, make it to the crooked plank. Din's behind the counter. I will say this, like a few people are coming in and out, and you see a couple sailors, kind of drunk already a little bit, kind of come stumbling out, and they, oh, by the gods, what is that? And they look over and they see Rogar and they're like, oh, don't say anything, just go. And they kind of start going, moving off to the side. People are avoiding the 4 of you right now. You smell like shit, literally.
No. It's fine. What does Den have to say about it?
Okay, are you guys entering?
Yeah.
Rogar comes strutting in, his usual self, slams the door open.
I require sake, Din.
As you come in, Din.
For a bath.
Ah, Rogar, Brevrak. Oh, not again. Boys, we've talked about this. I'm running an establishment.
We know. I bring money for water.
Yes. Go out back for a moment.
We'll go out back.
Din's not running a bathhouse? Is that what you're saying?
No, he does not. This is not a bathhouse. Baths can be purchased if you.
Roger doesn't know what bath
purchase
is.
bath.
So Roger will take the barrel of water or
Yeah,
a bucket
there's
of
like
water.
a barrel of water, a few barrels of water out on the side. Just kind of slosh yourself around.
from Din.
You
Does
can.
this place do baths?
You can be given a bath by a fine lady.
I thought she died.
Oh no, there's more than one. There's several barmaids in here. Come on now.
Yeah.
I thought Zalkar killed her.
I only
I mean,
killed
Zalkar
one.
did kill one.
And let's be clear, it was Vaynam, not me.
That's
I
true.
didn't
That's
do it.
true.
There's other
Rest in
individuals.
peace,
There's
Looks
other
like you to
individuals here.
me. I mean,
There's other barmaids here. He
Okay.
keeps staff. Every time you guys kill one, he's got to recruit another one. It's a whole thing now.
He's not catching on either. It's pretty funny.
But if you guys want to be given a bath, you can.
oh,
I mean-
absolutely.
And I will say, Brevrak, you would know that there actually is an actual bathhouse in the Samurai District. Not one anywhere else in the city. That's the only place there is an actual official bathhouse for cleanliness.
Rogar's just dumping
Yeah.
water on
Just throw
himself.
some water.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scrubbing
How
himself
you
like he
know
would,
that?
like he would jump in a frigid river,
yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
don't feel it.
Yeah,
I would say
exactly.
the water's cold as shit, but to Rogar, it's like mild. It's nothing. The rest of you, it's freezing if you choose to do it.
If everyone is done with showering, bath.
I'd take a bath.
Mhm.
Yeah, all right, take actual bath.
Do you want an actual bath, Zalkar?
Yeah, I'll take an actual bath.
Okay.
And treat
Where's-
my undead self to an actual bath.
Mm-hmm.
Rogar's gonna ask Din if he saw a small black horn in his back room that was left on the floor.
Now that you mention it,
Of course not.
I mean, I didn't see anything, but I honestly was afraid to go down there.
Good.
Wise decision, Din.
I sent one of the girls down there to get a cask earlier. She hasn't come back though.
Perhaps I should take a look.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Shaman,
Mm.
perhaps your services can assist me.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Rogar to the cellar looking for a girl.
Okay.
I pull out my sword once I hit the ground. But
Exactly. You open the cellar and you're ready. It doesn't take long for you guys to make perception checks.
Attacked by something.
I wish
Brevrak-
I wish I had a Dayu's drift globe and I just be like,
Brevrak and Dayu, are you guys coming as well, or are you guys just kind of doing your own thing?
It does look suspicious.
Rogar's he's not hiding it. So if
Do you
anyone wants
want
to come,
Dai to go down?
you guys can come with him, but he's not. I said it in front of everyone, but
It's your
Let's
choice
go
if you want to
see.
go.
they're you guys' choices. I'll leave it up to you guys what you want to do. You can come, don't come.
Nope.
I will follow you down. What
Okay.
is going on over here?
The four of you traveling down, Rogar just kind of very quickly opens the hatch and it drops down. Ah, like ready
Exactly.
with the sword. You don't see anybody. Zalkar, you move down. Then Brevrak and Dayu impatiently towards the end. As all of you cluster down here, there's still the dim kind of light, almost like candle light that's kind of out here that is always burning. It's like Din never has to change the lights down here. It's strange.
Nice.
Regardless, though, as you're kind of looking around, it doesn't take long for you to discover that there is more than just candlelight down here. As you look over, and there's a hole in the wall. It's like a 3-foot like jagged hole as someone has punched through the wood.
Where's the hole go?
It looks like it burst outwards, and Din's establishment is on the riverfront. Like this used to be an old warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It lets out, and as you look out, you're right at the embankment of the water, where the water crests, and then you're in almost like an alleyway that leads down to the ocean, in between Din's warehouse and the next. There are footprints in the sand that lead out towards the street and then quickly disappear.
What are we doing down here?
I believe we've made a great error. Shaman. There was I'll allow the shaman to say if he feels the need to come clean.
To come clean. Yes.
Roar's gonna yell up to Din. Din, you're gonna need a carpenter.
Oh.
Roar throws up 5 gold in a little pouch.
Well, at least you paid for it. That's fine. I'll get it fixed. Please don't break any of the merchandise, though. Assuming the 4 of you come out at this point.
What broke the wall?
Roar puts his sword back on he's climbing up.
No idea.
If Zalkar wants to say, Zalkar can.
Guy walks over. There's no way to track these footprints at all.
I will say, out into the street, you can try. You can make an attempt. It would be difficult.
I mean, I'm gonna try.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
Survival?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Natural
shit.
20.
I will say, shit,
22, though, so I don't know how your DC was.
The DC's high. I will say this. It is raining. It's lightly raining. So the footprints in the sand were easy enough to discern. However, once you hit the more well-traveled, and here on the docks, it's more like stonework, kind of almost like cobblestones, but not quite. Road from here, and then leads towards the merchant district and out towards the gate. It's more like rocky. In the fishing district, it's more of the kind of dirt mud paths in various places. It was never very well taken care of. And I will see with that, you pick out that something, and what it is you see a couple broken pieces of wood that match the coloration of Din's basement. And the path leads across the street and into the main docks, and then past that, it looks like it moves into the fishing district.
Tell Rogar.
If you want to take time to follow it, we can do more.
yeah.
I would say this probably takes like 10 minutes or so to just kind of cover the ground real quick.
I mean, Dai follows it. If anybody follows him, clearly something's up and no one's talking. So Dai is going to hunt this thing down.
Okay. Is anybody? What are we doing, boys?
Yes. Gonna follow.
I guess all right. If everyone's following, Rogar will come out the front door, though. He's gonna...
Zalkar, you coming as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We'll begin to walk outside, and as you cross over into the fishing district, Dayu, with you following this trail, go ahead and give somebody. I need somebody to give me another survival roll. At this point, anybody can make it.
Just one.
Shouldn't be me.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Shit.
Jesus.
Shit.
And Joseph.
Shit.
Okay then. This is gonna happen.
No, if
God,
Dayu's gonna find
I don't want
evidence
to find
that
what's
leads
at
to
the
my
end of
death, I wanna
this.
be there.
This is gonna happen. Let
This trail.
me get. I gotta get some stuff ready here.
Oh shit.
So let me grab it real quick.
Take a break.
I will say, as you guys are moving. Hold on, I think I got it. I do. I got it. I might have to make the encounter though. However, so the four of you, as you're moving towards the into the fishing district, at this point, Brevrak, you pick up very subtle imprints in the dirt, in the mud. At this point, as you're kind of looking around, they're feminine, they're very light, and then they disappear entirely. There's nothing. There's no prints. Strange. Rogar, Dayu, Zolkar, you kind of look around and you guys completely lose the trail. However, Brevrak, you look up and you see a handprint on one of the nearby buildings about 10, 15 feet in the air. And it has mud on it, as if like somebody perhaps stumbled, and then there's a muddy handprint on the side of the building. You look at it strangely. And then you glance over across the street, and there's a female form standing on top of the nearby building, except she's not standing, she's floating about a foot off of the roof. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh, no.
Ooh.